An electric era has begun. BMW has been engaged in this for a while. In fact, they were one of the pioneers in embracing the electric powertrain as a form of transportation in the future. In spite of being 10 years old, the BMW i3 and i8 remain cutting-edge examples of design. Welcome to Electrify for more updates about this electric era. The vehicle we're going to discuss today is essentially a 7 Series with a different paint job, or to put it another way, an electric replacement for the 7 Series' position in the BMW lineup. Discover the i7, BMW's all-electric luxury sedan that competes with the Mercedes EQS. In order to provide the typical BMW client with a way to go electric without becoming unfamiliar with the brand, they have been at it again and have recently electrified several of their most recognizable models. Despite being listed below the 8 Series by designation, BMW 7 Series has long been the height of luxury. The 2023 7 Series has been completely redesigned and is currently offered in 3 different models: the 375 horsepower 740i, the 536 horsepower 760i xDrive, and the 563 horsepower i7 xDrive 60. While the gasoline-powered 7 Series models are rather excellent from a performance and luxury standpoint, the BMW i7 takes a different tack in order to appeal to a more specialized group of buyers who prefer quieter and more effective transportation. The power figures for the i7 are comparable to those at the top-of-the-line 760i xDrive with ICE engine though. Under the BMW Group's aegis, hulking, high-end, and exorbitantly priced are no longer just Rolls-Royces. The electric i7 and the 2023 BMW 7 Series are the most opulent 7ers ever produced, and they do so by taking a few cues from their Goodwood relatives. The electric BMW i7 tested was crammed full of opulent features like automatic closing doors, reclining rear seats with massage features, and a huge rear display that folds down from the roof, allowing you to stream your favorite shows and movies. Yes, it's expensive, but BMW truly went all out with the new 7 Series, and it shows. Let's look into the attractive features of the BMW i7 which make them stand out in the automobile industry. BMW i7 is powerful. The top-spec ICE model of the 7 Series is now powered by a spirited V8 instead of a V12 that was formerly housed under its hood. The i7, however, outperforms the G77 series' other 2 ICE-powered models in terms of raw power. The dual-motor powertrain of the i7 is rated at a total of 536 horsepower and 549 pound-feet of torque. The i7 has exactly the same horsepower rating as the 760i xDrive, but it has 4 pound-feet less of torque. An enormous 101.7 kilowatt-hour liquid-cooled lithium-ion battery pack, however, provides energy to the electric drivetrain. It should take around an hour to fully charge the e-tank thanks to the battery pack's respectable 195 kilowatt of fast DC charging. Yet another interesting aspect is that it's speedy despite its weight. The i7 is an all-wheel drive luxury saloon and has 2 electric motors on both axles, just like the iX SUV. The i7 weighs approximately 6,000 pounds, but despite this, it operates just like any other EV on the planet. This indicates that the i7 is a swift vehicle despite its enormous footprint. In fact, BMW promises that the electric saloon would reach 60 miles per hour in 4.5 seconds. Individual tests, however, have revealed that the i7 can reach 60 miles per hour in 4.1 seconds. Also, the i7 can sprint to the quarter mile in 12.5 seconds and will automatically slow down when it reaches the speed limiter at 149 miles per hour. The Mercedes EQS 580 4MATIC, which costs a little more than the i7, accelerates to 60 miles per hour in 0.4 of a second less quickly, but it does have a lower higher speed rating of 131 miles per hour. However, the Tesla Model S's range outperforms the i7. It's difficult to avoid playing with the right foot anytime you're on an empty road because of the i7's quick acceleration. Yet, you can also go far and very efficiently if you prefer. With the standard 20-inch wheels and all-season tires, the i7 can go at least 296 miles on a single charge, according to the EPA. Choose a set of 19-inch wheels to increase the range to a rather believable 318 miles in order to crank out a few more miles. But BMW will be pleased to replace them with the 21-inch wheels and grippier tires if you want to maintain the sharper appearance of the i7 and don't want to convert to a smaller 19-inch wheels. Interestingly, the EPA reports that this combination extends the range to 308 miles. Excited to know further features of the BMW i7? Well, subscribe to Electrify and also enable the bell icon to get notified whenever an electrifying video is posted. What are people's thoughts on the model's aesthetics? Controversial reactions will follow the appearances. It's true that the BMW's design language has changed in the last few years to include more atypical elements. The i7 has received the same treatment as the X7 SUV and now has a more noticeable lighted grille and a similar split headlamp design. However, the i7 has significantly shorter kidney grills than the older G12 LCI, which featured much larger ones. With the G70 generation, new features include thinner LED tailgates and a slightly boxy back fascia. The bumper on the i7 lacks exhaust pipes, making it appear seamless. In addition to the basic 20-inch wheels, there are two more sets of gorgeous wheel choices, 19-inch wheels with all-weather tires and 21-inch wheels with performance tires. The amount of technology incorporated into this model is insane. The i7, which belongs to the G70 generation, takes advantage of all the cutting-edge gadgets inside. The Swarovski-themed crystal iDrive controller, the power-adjustable seat controls, and the smooth crystal LED light bar that runs across the dashboard are exquisitely installed, in addition to the standard curved display. Moreover, there are two 12.3-inch floating dashboard displays, and BMW has incorporated every vehicle-related control into the most recent iDrive 8 OS. Nevertheless, things get a little too exciting the second you jump into the back. The right side passenger seat acquires a footrest that can only be used when the front seats are moved forward, and both rear seats are power adjustable. The optional 31.3-inch theater screen, which can be activated with only a touch on either the touchscreen devices on the door panels, is the main draw though. When being driven, you can also watch videos on YouTube, Netflix, Hulu, or Amazon Prime. There is ample space within the cabin. The i7 is a full-size luxury sedan that offers the best interior comfort, much like its rivals on the market. In addition, there's ample room for all four passengers. The front of the vehicle has a headroom of 39.7 inches and a legroom of 38.6 inches. 38.6 inches of headroom and 42.8 inches of legroom are available in the back of the i7, and because of its boxy form, the i7 has somewhat more headroom and 2.4 inches more legroom than the Mercedes EQS Saloon, providing more comfort. Compared to its competitors, it has a bigger footprint. The new 7 Series sedan is larger from practically every angle in addition to having rich looks. The wheelbase of the i7 is longer by 0.2 inches than that of the previous generation and is constructed on the same CLAR platform as the standard gas-powered model. Its length has expanded by about 5 inches to 212.2 inches, while it's nearly 2 inches wider at 76.8 inches. The i7 is 5 inches longer, 1 inch broader, and 1 inch taller than its immediate competitor, the EQS. However, the i7 has a 0.4 of an inch lower ground clearance than the 760i xDrive with a V8 engine. A more powerful BMW i7 trim is currently under development. Like the other EVs, the i7 is a hefty vehicle, but given that it can accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in under 4.1 seconds, the performance on offer is respectable. If these numbers aren't alluring enough, BMW is developing the i7 M70, a more performance-oriented i7. The i7 is said to produce roughly 660 horsepower and a stunning 737 pound-feet of torque when it's configured as an M70. The powertrain, however, will use a quad-motor layout that will control each wheel rather than the dual-motor configuration present in the conventional i7. Although the platform's unknown, the i7 M60 might serve as the foundation for BMW's upcoming Halo platform, the new class, given its distinctive powertrain configuration. Hence, if you anticipate significant performance improvements, the i7 M70 may be the best option. The i7 comes equipped with a Level 2 Plus semi-autonomous driving system in addition to the regular driver assistance features like automated emergency braking with pedestrian recognition, lane departure warning, and lane keeping assist. Yet it costs $2,100 for the driving assistance package. The highway assistant, also known as adaptive cruise control, can even take over the steering wheel and maintain a speed of up to 80 miles per hour. Even in the situations with a lot of traffic, the system is dependable and flawless. Yet, BMW has stated that the G77 series will soon feature the more logical Level 3 autonomous driving. Even in a class with expensive cars like Tesla, Porsche, Lucid, and others, the i7 is expensive. With the $995 destination fee already included, it costs $120,295 and increases significantly in price for post options. Which of the above mentioned features is attractive to you? Let us know down in the comment section below. For more exciting videos like this, subscribe to Electrify and enable the bell icon, and also check out some other videos on our channel.